Hey Cancer Ascendants, it's Michelle, your practical priestess here at Divinely Genuine. So, sorry for the adjustments. So, I have been literally trying to upload y'all's video for hours. I don't know what the problem is. I had to delete it because I'm a believer of light and dark. I do not want to restart the reading. I think that is exactly what Spirit wanted for you guys. So I'm just going to try to re-record, and I do apologize. It's, the cards already flipped, all of that stuff. So, but anyway, that's what's going on. So Cancer Ascendant, this is for the full moon in Pisces, affecting you guys in your 9th house, which is higher learning, higher education, foreign travels, foreign affairs, not affairs as in, okay, sorry. Let's see. 9th house is the only house in the zodiac ruled by Jupiter. You guys have Pisces here, which is your spiritual house, the other realms, dream world, which is so awesome to have the beneficial planet of Jupiter ruling that. Ruling that space of the spiritual deal. So I am kind of rushing because I don't know what happened with the video, but it's really like wasted so much of my time, and I'm like, dude, I know I need better equipment, but this is ridiculous. So I'm gonna, I guess, try to make these videos shorter. If you're a Cancer Sun or Moon, this video is not for you, but welcome. I love you guys. Google your natal birth chart. You need your birth time, and so that will, sorry, I get so distracted. You can then find your ascendant sign, and it sets up the entire birth chart so that I can give that advice of, okay, this full moon in Pisces is affecting you guys in the area of foreign travels, foreign affairs, higher learning, 9th house. It's also, yeah, so it's travel from like country to country, long distance. It's our adventurous side. It's where the archer is aimed. The archer knows where he's going, right? And it's always in a positive outlook, okay? So these are the areas of life that you guys are being affected, Cancer Ascendants. All right, so back to the reading that I've already like flipped for you guys. And sorry, but like I said, I do believe in light and dark, and I don't want anything to take away what Spirit has for you guys. So hopefully it will upload this time. Your first card was the Two of Swords, representing a major decision at this time, okay? The fulcrum of the mind, pause during decision making, being at the crossroads, fear of a decision, change being imminent, the balance between two options, being in two minds, choice presented, change is the only constant, weighing up your options, paradox, stillness during challenging states, okay? That to me is key because this full moon, I mean, it's closing off the 3 major eclipses we have. It's in the spiritual house for everyone because it's in Pisces. So yes, pause, get quiet, connect with Spirit before making this decision that you will be making during this next week or so. And so I like to think of these full moon energies as being like 2 weeks out, like a week before and a week after the full moon, because it's just the build up to the full moon, and when the full moon is still built up to about halfway is how I like to think of it. The next card we have is the Devil card. I don't want you guys to freak out when we hear this, card. Religion does its own thing with stuff, and nobody's right, nobody's wrong. It's perception and time, right? Anywho, but this card in tarot, the Devil card, represent binds and chains, okay, to our lower self, or to things that are not for our best good, for our higher calling or higher purpose. Okay, so you are being affected in your spiritual house, which is your higher mind, higher learning, your goal, what your sights are set on as the archer, okay? So anything that's binding you, and this is a major arcana card, anything that's binding you, you need to make a choice to release at this time. Excess, temptation, lust, and desire, contracts and bonds between people, inner demons, decadence, vice, being a slave to something, addiction, the darkest parts of the self, ambition that hurts others, glorifying the ego, lust for life. All right? So you've got a decision to make that will be presenting itself, probably with something you want to learn in the spiritual film or spiritual, what was I going to say? Film, realm. Sorry, my mind's a crazy one. I can't get off track too bad though. I'm sorry if I'm not being, as entertaining as I should. I want this to send through. It's so annoying. Anywho, so you'll have this decision to make in the spiritual area of life, okay? And in that process, you will need to let some things go that are binding you, that, it's most likely, as we're learning to use our mind in the beneficial way of how the universe works with our thoughts, it's possible and very common and highly likely that these binds are negative thought patterns, are our own limiting, restricting belief systems that we need to break away from, and all you do is create better habits. But whatever is holding you back from setting your sights on that spiritual goal, you need to let go of. You need to be able to be in control to make those decisions. 8 of Pentacles is your third card, Cancer Ascendants, during this full moon in Pisces. And this is saying to you to hone your skill, to perfect your skill, to perfect whatever you're learning right now in the spiritual aspect, whatever aim you're going towards, to perfect that skill so that you can then be provided the adequate resources in exchange. That's what Pentacles are. And the 8 of Pentacles is saying to perfect that skill. Let me read it for you. It's the belly of the blacksmith's forge. Practice makes perfect, learning from a master, apprenticeship, learning a skill or talent, application and dedication, hard work, the hard grind of a job, training and honing skills, improvement, hard work leading to greater work, shaping the situation through tireless work. Okay? So decision, release, and do your thing, right? Do whatever you're being called to do and perfect it. Put your individual spark on it and perfect it. Your Healing Fairy card as the advice card that came up is family harmony. Honestly, it doesn't surprise me for a Cancer ascendant, as you're very nurturing. Family is important to any Cancer archetype. Also could be whomever you consider to be your family, like your tribe, your friends, that kind of thing. Family harmony. Your relationships with family members are healing. Excuse me. As you hold loving thoughts and feelings about those souls involved, including yourself, you experience genuine harmony with your family. Every person in your life is affected by your beliefs and expectations, including your family members. By drawing this card, you are counseled to hold positive and loving thoughts about anyone who seems to have irritated or hurt you. The more loving energy you send to each person, the more love will be redirected back to you. Have patience. You are beginning to feel a great healing occurring in your family. and your family relationships. The fairies ask you to think of 3 reasons why you are grateful for each member of your family. If one seems to particularly frustrate you, think of 5 reasons why that person is worthy of love. Send blessings and prayers to that person, and your relationship will show immediate signs of improvement. All right. And Cancer Ascendants, for your affirmation during this full moon in Pisces on August 26th, I see the goodness within each member of my family. My family life is harmonious and filled with love and joy. All right, guys, I hope I can send this to y'all. I love you. Thanks for checking out the channel. Like, subscribe, share. And if you're interested in any of my services, you can find those at divinelygenuine.com. Love y'all. Peace.